Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a good one. We got another awesome plugin from Neural DSP and Fortin Amplification. Today, we're going to be checking out the Fortin Cali. Let's get into it. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name is Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and I am ecstatic to show you guys the Fortin Cali, man. Before we get into today's video, as always, if you're a returning viewer and subscriber, thank you so much for always holding it down with me here on my channel. If you're brand new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me. If you want to consider hitting that subscribe button at any point in time during this video, I'd really appreciate it. Now let's hop on into the goodness of this plugin. So the Fortin Cali came out about a year and a half ago, and you know, it seems like history repeats itself. It was only a matter of time before Neural DSP was like, hey, you Mike Fortin, let me get my hands on that. All kidding aside, man, it's just really cool to see how Fortin and Neural DSP has certainly been like teaming up together and just modeling all of the Fortin amplifiers and, you know, giving all of the Fortin goodness in a plugin slash budget, you know, type of form. And it's really cool. All right, everybody, enough of my rambling. Let's get to some tones, huh? First off, this is what this plugin sounds like in a mix. Alright, now that the mix is over, I'm going to do a little bit of playthrough and showing you guys the different presets and the parameters of the plugin, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap up today's video, alright? You didn't know I had that in me, did you? You didn't think I could pull that off. Yeah, man, I was just jamming a little bit of Stevie Ray Vaughan there, if you didn't catch that. But right now, as you can see in front of you, I have the Fortin Cali loaded up, and I was actually just jamming on the bluesy preset. So although I believe, you know, generally speaking, this plugin is certainly geared towards the metal player, you know, who's not to say you can't get some cool bluesy tones or like rock tones, whatever, and that's one of the available presets under the Neural DSP bank, alright? So now that I got that out of my system, let's check out some of the other stuff here. Let's check out Rich Clean, alright? Let's see here. I'm in standard tuning right now with my 78 Les Paul, just so you guys know, but... So this amplifier cleans up really good, man. I mean, I'm actually really surprised at the clean and, you know, so far the blues tone and the clean tone. Let's try something else here. Let's try the Crusher. Before we go any further, hold on, let me get myself situated here. Before we go any further, I do have to tune up, all right? I want to get down to drop D now. And what's cool about all the other Neural DSP products is, I believe from here on out, they have tuners in them, so you know you don't have to use any external plugins or anything like that. But let's check out the Crusher. So that's a very focused kind of mid-rangey, mid-gain-y, technical terms here, type of gain structure. It's not super saturated or anything like that. But let's check out the different parameters on the amplifier itself. Let's check out the violence switch. Okay, so that was engaged. So violence to the left equals more gain. More gain, more metal. I think we can agree with that. I've said that since day one. So thump in the middle adds more mids and gets rid of that scoop sound. Whoops, flubbed that. Let's get a little more gain going, dude, because this sounds sick, but I want to a little something extra. Yeah, that sounds sick, dude. All right, let's try this out. That is sick. I am not gonna lie, that is an awesome tone, man. That was sick too, man. That sounded really, really good, man. I'll have to come back to that one. I'll have to make that my own little preset. Let's try something else here. Let's go to the Fortin amplification side of things. Ooh, this is bound to be sick. Again, Chug Life. Let's check this out. Let's see what kind of mic. This sounds a little bit different. Let's see what kind of microphones we're using here. All right, so 2 dynamics, a 57 and a 421. So pretty cool. All right, this is called Chug Life. So I gotta chug. Here we go. Another sick tone, man. I kind of got lost there for a second. I just kind of was captivated by the tone, man. Like, not even kidding. That was actually a lot of fun to play and just kind of lose myself in this plugin. But Let's check out some more of this stuff. There's a hair switch here, there's a thumb switch, and then you pull out the bass knob for some saturation. So let's just check this out real quick. Okay, yeah, so you can definitely hear when you pull it out. Like when the knob gets bigger, it's simulating being pulled out. So when you pull it out, it gets more saturated. Whereas this is more. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoops. Here we go. There we go. That's very tight. Very, very like. Do I dare try to play the riff? That is that very sound. You know what I mean? The bleed sound, the Meshuggah sound. Whereas this, when it's pulled out, here we go, Mr. Mouse. Get it together. It's very saturated. And honestly, I like this sound a little bit more for me personally. It's kind of like my own vibe. I like a thicker sound. Let's see. Let's go to the Fortin side of things again. Colgin. Colgin. What is is Mike Fortin a Kiss fan? Is that what's going on here? Colgin. That's Ace in a nutshell. I don't know any Kiss riffs off the top of my head. I don't think. Let's see. Something like that. I forgot how to play that. Let's something like that. I forget. I don't even know if that's what I'm trying to emulate there. I don't even know if that's trying to sound like Kiss. Lynch's nipple sounds pretty interesting. Sounds sick. I gotta think of something cool to play. So all in all, everybody, this thing is pretty sick. I'm done messing around with the presets now. You guys get the gist. This is only scratching the surface for checking out the Fortin Cali, man. But this thing is so sick, jam-packed with presets and all kinds of stuff, man. Like just the banks are loaded with everything you could possibly think of, man. From cleans to rhythm, crunch to full-on, honestly, like lead tones. So whatever you need, this thing has got you covered, man. Super cool. Congrats to Fortin and congrats to Neural DSP. You guys knocked it out of the park, man. Alright, everybody, that is everything that I could show you with this plugin suite. Overall summary, man, it's awesome. It's really cool, man. I mean, like, you already knew what I was going to say, but it's so sick, man. It really is. I think my favorite thing about this plugin suite, as opposed to all the other Fortin / Neural DSP plugins, I mean, they all sound great and they all sound unique, but this plugin, the Cali, to me, sounds very... I gotta use my words carefully and I don't want to misspeak, but just sounds very, very thick, man. Very, very, very full, very, like... more metal-ish and not as tight and focused. It's a more broad spectrum to me personally. And lastly, I have to thank the Fortin team, Mike and the rest of everybody that works with Fortin amplification. Thank you guys so much for always being so good to me. I really appreciate it. Congrats on this awesome plugin. You guys and Neural DSP knocked it out of the park. So everybody, that's everything I got for you. What'd you guys think of everything I came up with? Leave all your thoughts down below and let's have a nice friendly discussion. A huge shout out to all my patrons and everybody watching at home. I am out of here. Stay metal and I'll see you guys next time. Later.